What's up, guys? And here we go with yet another record-breaking haul, man. This time I am spending $83 at a single Goodwill. That was not the plan at all. I was going to try to space it out between all multiple Goodwill thrift shops, and I spent so much money in one spot, and I thought to myself, maybe that's enough for one spot. Actually, that's not true. I just stopped at one other spot, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But first, let's get to this mega haul of mine that got me $83 in. First thing up, of course, Patagonia. I got so much Patagonia stocking up on me right now. It's a good problem to have. Not the best shape in general, but I would imagine worst case scenario 18, 19 out of that. I believe I only spent like $5 on that one, so that was a good deal right there. Moving up next is, now this is a brand I've been looking for, and once again, I'm glad to finally be checking off these brands off my list of like hoping to find once on my own. And it is Nat Nast. And not only did I find one, I found two. Now, Nat Nast is not anything super crazy. It's somewhat value-wise. It's in the, between $20 and $25, depending on what it is. And considering the shape that they're in, one is a button-down, whilst the other is pretty much a polo. Now, the polo seems to be like a much better-looking option. But considering I did pay about $5 for each as well, and I could probably, see the very worst case, same thing, $19, $20, that to me is not bad. Now, this really caught my attention, but here's the thing. I didn't know the brand was as popular as it was. Now, growing up here in Florida, I see this brand every which way, Salt Life, right? To my surprise, I didn't think it had that much value on eBay or reselling in general, so I decided to see for myself exactly how fast it sells. And I thought to myself, what better thing to get for Salt Life, well, my first Salt Life thing, than a sweater? So we're gonna see. I do remember I spent $6 on this, and I'm gonna try to get 30, see, and just work my way down from there. Hopefully the cold days can add some value. Now this was my first find in that store, which is, and I never get tired of seeing it, this nice little white and gray North Face jacket. And I've been very fortunate these past couple weeks finding North Face. This might be one of the better ones. It's in great shape. Actually, the one that I found at the bins, this is pretty much the exact same except a different tone, and great quality. Somebody tells me that whoever owned this did not wear it much, if at all, for that matter. So I like to think maybe in the same area, maybe like 30 or 25. What's this? Okay, now this brand right here. I've been doing so much research on vintage Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and so on and so forth. And I see these shirts right here. And by the way, these are all pretty much the exact same thing. These three right here, all the same button-down shirts. Now, from what I can tell, these are fairly vintage, all of them. If I can get all these tags in there. Oh, here we go. And I do remember these were actually, they were all on sale. They were all the same color at the Goodwill, so these were $3 each. And I thought to myself, that's a decent price. Now, these are not going to go. Now, my initial thought was vintage. These must go for like 30 or 40. Same deal. These probably only go for like between 25 and 20, which is fine with me, because to me that is mind blowing. And like I said, I've been doing a lot more research. That includes Tommy Hilfiger, the vintage. I've been doing a lot of research on how to spot it and whatnot. And the same deal. It's about $25 on these, value wise. So, and I believe I spent maybe $6 on these. I believe. So not too bad there. And I haven't found this brand in a while, actually. This is not anything crazy with a short sleeve button down, but it is Untuck It. It's been a couple weeks since I've seen this, actually. I think I've been buying up all the Untuck It in my area. So glad to see that. I did sell one very similar to it like a week ago, for I think it was like $25, so not bad. Oh, actually, yeah, come to think, I forgot. I did get two Untuck It. I completely forgot about this one. It's a simple blue polo. This one, I don't think will go for that much because of the condition, what it is. Maybe like $18 for that one. But for both of those shirts, I do recall for sure, I spent $6 on the dress shirt and $5 on the polo. Now this, I've heard of this brand before, even before I started reselling. Come to find out, like last week, that it was even worth something. This is a long sleeve shirt of Carhartt. Now, I'm not gonna lie, and you guys can see it yourself, it's not in the best condition. So I would imagine I'd probably get maybe 18, 19 out of that. I did spend $4 on that. That's what really made me want to get, because at first I wasn't going to because of the condition it was in, but then I saw $4. It is my first time seeing Carhartt. Let's see what I can get out of it, and then we'll just go from there. Next up, now this one made me laugh a bit because, okay, first let me show you what it is. Just a simple polo from Disney, and the logo is Tigger trying to hit the ball. Now, the reason this made me laugh is because the day that I got this, the night before, I was watching a reseller's video and they were showing how they had found one and sold it, I think for like 30 bucks. And I said, oh, that's nice. So I'll keep my eye on those. I'll keep my eye out for those. Very next day I go thrifting and I find one. So I grab it, $5 right there. So we're gonna see if I can also get the same price that they did, 30 bucks. And if not, as usual, I'll just work my way down from there. Oh yeah, here we go. Nice button-down shirt here. Until you look closer, and it is the 511 Tactical. I did sell one of these shirts, I think it was a few days ago as well. That one was new with tag. This one is not. So I think that one I sold for, I think 30, 25, something like that. So this one I would imagine maybe 18, 19 for this one. I do believe I spent $5 or $6 on that one because I don't really spend $8, $9, $10 on anything unless it's like something super amazing. And then the last two things were the, oh, I'm sorry, three things. So I got one more to go. So these two are from the same company, which is nothing new. So I've sold them before, which is the Duluth. Now, two things. Number one, these have to be brand new. In fact, I believe this one is completely brand new because when I had it, when I got it, it still had the little thing in the back of the collar. I was gonna leave it in there, but as when I got back to the house, it was starting to slide out, and I didn't want it. Just look, it had like a thing on the back. I was like, I'll just take it off. But I'm gonna price it as value. But what really blew my mind, what I didn't even notice, but it's the Duluth, and I think it says MagnaWear technology. At first, I didn't know what that meant, and as I was getting ready to list it, these buttons are magnetized. And at first, you would never tell it. You could never tell that just by looking at it close up. All right, because these look like regular stitch buttons. You even see the little side hole that it would go in. It's not until you actually start taking it apart that you realize that these things are actually buttons. So that to me is actually a pretty cool feature. So this one, I think, or these two, I'm gonna try to get 30 and then work my way down from there. And I did spend 6 on both, so not bad. And last but not least, to round it out, a brand just like Carhartt. It's a brand that I've been looking for since I heard about it, and I finally found one, which is just a regular polo here, but it's from Travis Matthew. Now this same deal, it's not crazy. I'm not expecting 40 or 50 from this, especially from this. But a lot of these shirts, if not all of them, are being, its value is in the name itself. So we're gonna see how good this brand really is, Travis Matthew. But like I said, because of what it is and the condition, I'll try to aim for 18, 19, 20 in that area. $4 for this. This was very similar to the other shirt I said. I wasn't going to get it because of the condition it was in, but when I saw the price, it was half off, so like $3. I was like, that's worth the gamble. But anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap this up. Now, on my next video, me and my girl actually went out to multiple Goodwills and found amazing things. We recorded, pretty much documented everything. So that video should be coming out tomorrow. Hopefully you guys watch it. Hopefully you guys see it. But anyways, guys, for now, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next video.